Hello and welcome back to a brand new vlog where this is me from the present or the future or actually by the time you watch this it'll be the past. I basically come here to say thank you to everyone who has come to my channel recently, hit the subscribe button, liked all the videos, left a comment. Honestly, it's been overwhelming. I genuinely had no idea that this many people were going to turn up. Like, oh my god, 3 days ago we hit 15k subscribers and I'm now, look at that! What the fuck? Now, it must be said for a lot of people who are new to my channel that this is not your ordinary week of vlogs. Like, this week, this vlog goes... Mate, this is so hard because I'm like in the future, but I'm in the past, but this is like, nah, it's confusing. But for context, this video has only just like kind of gone into the ether of the world. And I haven't had a chance to actually say thank you to everyone who has come to my channel. Like I said, last week's vlog with the spa and stuff like that, I mentioned it briefly there. And that was before like 4,000 people just subscribed to my channel. So yeah, I just wanted to say a massive thank you. I really do appreciate you. This week's vlog is me going to a National Trust spot. It's not like the most crazy thing in the world because, as you just saw, the big Tom 30th birthday video is only just gone live. And the weekend I filmed this vlog, I was really busy sorting out and helping out Tom with that. So I didn't actually have much time to go out and do a vlog. So yeah, it's a bit of a quiet one this weekend. We go to a really cool spot nevertheless. I hope you do enjoy it. I say this is just kind of like a bit of my life. Sometimes I'm doing really cool things and sometimes I'm not. Like coming up soon, I'm going to Vietnam and Singapore, which is going to be fucking epic. And I'm thinking about going back down the allotment as well. What a contrast that is. Vietnam and Singapore to the allotment. Content. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna let the vlog play out. I just thank you so much for everyone who's tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Every single Sunday at 6 p.m. there will be a new vlog for your faces. I know all those people who go the extra mile to become a member. I post new vlogs or bonus videos every single Wednesday for you guys as well. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna let the video play now and leave you from the past, the future, the present. I don't even know at this point. I appreciate you. Hello and welcome back to a brand new vlog where today we're off out exploring the National Trust spot called Canons Ashby. But I think before we explore too much, we're going to have some lunch. So we've brought ourselves a packed lunch. What have you got? You got some raisins?
Yeah.
Oh, and a sandwich and some crisps.
Yeah.
Looks tasty.
Yeah, and cheese.
And cheese, wow. Me, however, I've got the trusty meal deal. But this gives us the perfect opportunity to take a look at the map where we'll be exploring today. So we've got the house up there and these lovely gardens. I think we're actually over here having lunch right now. And now that we're done, we can actually start making a move and looking for these things. I don't actually have any idea what to expect of this place. It's a little bit last minute because I didn't have much going on this weekend. But yeah, look at this. Nice little allotment. I think this is an apple tree here. There's a scarecrow in the background. And look at this. The garden dates from 1708 to 17 when Edward Dryden created the terrace garden that you see today. Fucking hell, look at this. It'd be nice to live somewhere like that. Look at that for a fucking view. I'm pretty sure that is the view from the house over here. Just up there, look at that, wow. What a spot. Fucking cracking view. Who's that? Is he a scarecrow?
Yeah.
Oh, he's scaring the crows. Being here and looking at all this makes me just want to go back down to the allotment and get some progress going. They actually have so much stuff planted. Like what is a zinnia queen lime? What's a lime? Crazy. Yeah, I think maybe we should actually start looking at the allotments too and bring that back, because when there's weekends where I'm not really offered about traveling, the allotment's like the perfect project to work on. And I can tell you, our allotment is not as clean as this garden. Wow, these flowers are lovely. I like how they've just like wound them round and they're growing up the stems. Are they trees? So is it a tree for in the middle and then the flowers on the outside? I'm not really sure. Dude, I'd love nothing more than to have my own house with a lovely garden in it and a nice tree. So you found your first thing, you found the lions here, and they're up on top of the gates, where that would have been your walkway to the house, I imagine. I've actually been to quite a lot of places like this, and I always get confused about like where the old gates were and the gardens and where you would actually access the house from, because you'd think like a grand gate like that is where you'd walk straight up to the house. Wow, I'm not sure what it is, but something around here smells really sweet, like bubble gum. Is it this? I'm not sure. Something here smells lovely. It might be this. I was literally just about to film like a bee here in its pollen, and a bee flew directly into my phone and literally knocked itself out. It's okay, don't worry. Wow, look at this place. That house looks like it's seen some days. Well, it is an incredibly windy day, probably because you can see. Just the sheer amount of views that you get up here, nothing blocking the view at all. But I don't think we can go into the house today. Yeah, wow. Imagine waking up to having that as your garden every day. Fucking lovely. Well, from a distance, I thought this was a target for like archery, but it's not. It's for a musket rifle and a pistol practice. Jeez. It is a sheer thick piece of metal. I am actually curious that if you shot it, where the ricocheted bullet would go, because it isn't going in it, it's bouncing off it. Maybe it shatters, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know a lot about guns. Oh, look how cute this is. Say smile. Oh, the sky is turning blue, the sun's come out. It is very, very windy, so I'm trying my absolute best to stay away from the wind. But I just missed out a big chunk of my day because I've been sorting out Tom's birthday, like 30th birthday vlog, and we've just got it done. It's all ready to go. Just talking about thumbnails and titles. I just had a big long back and forth with Tom about that. But yeah, this place is gorgeous. Like the sun is now coming out, which is nice. It's very windy, but I think we're in like the formal gardens, and like right down the end there's this guy, like a soldier. He's playing like a flute or something. I'm not really sure, but look at this. It's well nice. Wow, Benjamin, that's a really big door. Is anyone in? You gonna knock, say hello? There's nobody home. I did actually see someone inside, so I think if we go around the other side, we'll actually be able to go in. Have a look. Well, we are indeed in luck. The house is open till 3:30, and oh my days, the sun is coming out and it is gorgeous. Maybe it would have been actually better to go inside first and then outside afterwards, because it's very windy today. I was not expecting this massive courtyard in the middle of the house, but I think there's a tour going on currently, so we're going to sit here in the sun and wait for it to die down a little bit. Oh, we're in, and oh my days, look at this. That, I don't know what it is about weapons, but I always like to, are these where you hang stuff up? Surely not. Imagine if you hung your coats up on that. Jeez, are they shoes for horses? Mate, I love coming to places like this because it's just full of like crazy old stuff. Even up there, all the muskets and stuff on the wall. It's so cool, man. You come to some of these houses and the doors are small, but in this particular case, the doors are massive. Wow, it looks like this is the dining room with all these paintings on the wall. There's a bit of colour in here as well. Amazing. All right, I think it's time to head upstairs and see what's up there. Oh my God, look at the ceiling in this room. Holy moly. Mate, the design for these buildings is crazy. I swear, like, the way we build houses nowadays is just so square and boring. You don't get fireplaces like this anymore just because we have, like, central heating and radiators and stuff. Mate, I mean, you don't often look at a ceiling, but come on. Well, to stop knocking stuff over, I'm now wearing the bag on the front. Wow, look at this bedroom. Very cozy. I feel like I'm wearing, like, a chest mount or something. That would probably be a good idea. Give you guys, like, a first-person tour of the house while holding my phone to my bag. Oh, a bit of a smaller door and a very long corridor that's a bit uneven. I don't know if it's just me. Everything about this and this is very creepy. But it's crazy to think how bored kids get nowadays with the sheer amount of stuff they can do versus a rocking horse. Do you know what I mean? Like back in the day, this is their game. Bit of cardboard. And yeah, I told you, look how... Okay, that's like nightmare fuel. Well, this is Alice's room, and I guess they're her pyjamas. But she used to get into photography. Imagine vlogging on that thing. I don't think that's going to work. I can't lie, this room, it smells like my nose. Well, this is a very tight little staircase, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this is the cook's room, and they got paid £20 a year. Damn, at least you get accommodation though. Even though there's not a lot of room to like move around here, I literally have to duck under the things. I really like the like proper like hardwood effect that they've used everywhere. It's so nice. But yeah, it's a lot smaller. And wow, I feel like I've entered a completely different house. Amazing. I think this is like the cook's area. Yeah, so this is the servants' hall, which was once part of the original farmhouse. It's one of the oldest parts of the house. All right, down even more stairs. I want to say this is like the kitchen. Oh my God, it's massive. From like a small room to a absolutely huge one. Holy moly. Yeah, like look at all of these. I mean, this clock here, by the way, that you can see on the wall. If you go to the staircase just around here, it's completely exposed at the back, so you can change the clock at the back. But yeah, wow, it's crazy how like big the room is and all of the bells up there to say when things are actually ready. That's pretty cool. I love like old posters like this. I actually have a real soft touch for like typography and stuff like that. So cool. I honestly can't grab the bells. When you're needed, look, they come ringing all the way down here. Wow, look at this oven just built into the wall. This house is actually really cool. Well, I've come back downstairs to have a look at the library because we missed this last time, but wow. How cool is this? These rooms are always the coolest, I think. Oh, it's a really cool piece of art, actually. Dude, I swear everyone was taught how to have really good handwriting back in the day. This letter's from 1717, wow. But that concludes the tour of the house, where honestly I wasn't expecting such a variety of like rooms. Like it was like from a large space to a small space to a large space again. But yeah, just outside the house you get the lovely shop as always. Got a cafe at this one with a nice little garden area as well to eat your food in, as well as some plants. Alright, back out into the very windy outdoors. There is one more spot left to go find. And I believe if we follow this sign here and go underneath these trees, to a very lovely walkway here. And out on the other side, wow, look at that. What a spot. I don't know, however, if this one is actually open to the public. I see the sky's getting a little bit more blue though. Oh wow, it is open, and Jesus. Amazing. What is that music playing?
Monk singing.
There's something crawling on my leg as well. Fucking insects, man. God, this place is mega. Wow. What are you doing? Dude, the place is just massive. I get it's like the whole churches are built to be like this, for it to be like to feel like grand and like there is a sense of power about it. And just through this little door here. What the... I tell you something though, that does not look very safe for how high that is. If one of those falls down, Jesus Christ, that is doing some serious damage. But wow, this is pretty cool. I was like seeing a lot of like 3D models in places. Is this what it was meant to be? Well, it has to be said, not the most impressive church I've ever been to, but man, it's massive in there. Now we find ourselves going on a random little walk at the back. And I feel like about, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes into this vlog, I should probably point out that we don't always do this every weekend. It's going to be a mixture of different things. Like we do go to a lot of National Trust spots because we're members and it's always lovely. Sometimes you get to see some really nice gardens, go on some really lovely walks. And sometimes it's like historic buildings like that. I'm not here to promote National Trust, but sometimes we'll be doing this and sometimes like I'll be at home for the weekend or we were going on holiday. It's kind of like a mixture of everything. We have got a really epic journey and adventure coming up soon with me going to Vietnam and Singapore. So that is going to be a crazy video. Well, series of videos, I should say. Oh, look at that, blue skies. I wanted that all day. But that looks like it's going to conclude our day out at a National Trust spot. However, there is one last thing for us to do, and that is to hang up a ribbon and make your pledge for nature. So, Benjamin, have you got your ribbon?
Yeah.
So you're going to tie it on there?
Yeah, I know.
And what's your promise?
What's your promise to the planet?
Yeah, I need to throw away.
Not to throw things away.
Yeah, you're not going to litter, are you?
Good boy, well done. Now you're free to play in the wild park. But right, as I chill in the sun and watch Benjamin play in the park, I'm probably going to wrap up this video here. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave the video a thumbs up rating. I'd really appreciate that. If you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. It genuinely really helps. And I'll catch you guys next week for the next vlog at Sunday at 6 p.m. Peace, peace. Bye-bye.